Hello girlfriends, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Jody and it's great to have you join me today. Welcome to the final part of my favorites of 2024. Now I do have other videos coming in December, so don't despair, but this is wrapping up my favorites of 2024. We are looking at foams, mousse, and gels. And so I am happy to be bringing these to you, but I do want to preface a few things. I have my products over here, which is why I'm pointing in this general direction. I do want to say that some products that I have loved in the past, that have been on my favorites in the past, may not be in this video's favorites. Is that the order I wanted to say in this favorites videos? You get what I'm trying to say. Then it may not be in this video because for a couple of reasons. One, I may not have used them this year. That's actually the biggest thing. I have so many products, it's hard for me to get through them with trying the extra reviews for you each year that sometimes I just don't get to all the products. Another reason is sometimes my hair and my preferences change. So what worked in the past may not always work to the level that I felt like it did back in the past. But most of the time is due to the fact that I just haven't used the product this year. So we are going to start off with the AG Mousse Gel. This is a good one. This one has been in my favorites, I feel like, at least for a couple years. I know I have the old packaging and still pretty full, but I use this at least a couple times a year and I love it. You don't need a lot. I feel like a little goes a long way. Similarly for like the AG Recoil and some of their other products. This mousse helps with the definition. I feel like it gives good hold and volume. So I love that. I feel like it's very reliable to work with. Next up is Zoto's All About Curls, and this is a foam. And this is one of those I may not have realized how much I liked it had I not paired it with, I'd done the side-by-side with the Trey Luxe foam. And this is really good. Like I used a leave-in conditioner underneath that. And did I use a leave-in conditioner? Now I'm wondering. I don't remember, to be truthfully honest, but I know this one just was great. It wasn't too heavy for my hair. I'm still thinking about, did I use a leave-in conditioner? That's embarrassing. You know, I should, before I come on and talk about my videos, I should remember, but I go through so many product trials and testing that you'll have to forgive me. But this one is really great. It's not too heavy for my hair. I feel like it gives good definition, a decent hold. If I use this as my main holding product, like I don't pair it with a gel, then I do definitely feel like I need a hairspray to kind of keep it in place, make it last, but I do feel like this is really good. The next foam I have is the Main Choice Peach and Black Tea Vitamin Fusion Mousse. They call this a mousse. I call it a foam because of the consistency when it comes out, but this is a good one. This foam, however, I feel like compared to this one definitely gives more hold in my opinion. So I can use this one more easily as a final styling product. I do have to go in with a leave-in conditioner, usually a light leave-in. I prefer to pair it with my Aussie. I feel like it would probably work well with the Next of Us leave-in as well. But I do need a little bit of moisture to go underneath of it. The next foam I have is the Curlsmith Bouncy Strength Volume Foam. And that's this one here. This has been on my favorites for a while as well. This is not one that I use for hold necessarily, but it is one that I feel like really helps lend to the volume and even just in general gives my curls bounce throughout my hair entirely. So I do love that one, but I do have to pair it with like a gel. The last foam that I have so many foams. I was surprised. Since I typically like stronger hold products, I generally think of myself preferring mousse over foam, but I have actually far more foams on my list than I do mousse. Anyways, the last foam that I do not have like with me here is the Lotta Body Wrap Me Foamy Mousse. This one is great. I did a review on this earlier in the year and I used it as a single styler. That wasn't going to be my original intention, but it worked great as a single styler. It kept the moisture, it kept the hold, and I don't know how it did. It defined my curls well. I had decent shine. Just all around, it was an all around good one and done product. Let's move on to gels now at this point. One that's been on my list for a while, I believe, is the Ouidad Advanced Climate Control Heat and Humidity. This is the stronger hold version. And this is just a great gel. This is one of those old standards, old reliables. You know what it's going to give you. It typically lasts well in the heat and humidity. Do I think it's humidity proof? I might be one of those few people that feel like hardly nothing is humidity proof. I probably prefer like the strongest hold type of gels for that if I really want to keep the flyaways at bay, but this one does a really good job. It really does do a great job, and it's not so heavy on your hair. If you have fine hair, I think you should be able to use this. If you have coarser hair, I think you should be able to use that. It shouldn't be a problem. In fact, Gina Marie says that I think she says she's used it as a one and done and she enjoys it that way. I've never personally used it as a single styler, but if she can get away with it, I feel like I probably can. The next gel I have is from AG. It is the Liquid Effects Extra Firm Styling Lotion. Had trouble spitting that name out there too. This, when it says lotion, don't be confused. It is not a cream styler. It is a very liquidy gel, but it is great. I feel like this is really good at performing in the summertime, the heat and humidity. Both of these I like to pair, or I like to use a lot predominantly in the summertime. I have not played around with this too much in the wintertime, but it's just a nice lightweight gel. It's not quite as moisturizing as the Weedad one that I showed earlier, but this is really good. Love that. Now, something that's very different, I have the Soultanicals Clump and Curl Afro Vegan Peach Custard, and I have just recently used this. This is a phenomenal custard if you like something lightweight. Now, I don't always enjoy a light fluffy result, but this one I still enjoy it. It had been a long time since I tried it. Like the last I remember trying it was when my hair was significantly shorter. I did just get a cut just yesterday actually. Only took an inch off, but I do feel like it has shrunk up quite a bit. So I haven't tried it since that cut, but I did try it just before that cut and when my hair was longer, and it felt significantly longer. I still love my results. So I think this is a great one. Like I said, it is lightweight. I definitely need a hairspray with it if I want it to last. And it's still not my most longest lasting styles, but day one and day two, I just love it. So fluffy, so voluminous, but not necessarily in a frizzed out way. There is some frizz to it. Like curly hair is going to have some frizz, but it's still so voluminous and defined. It's lovely. Now, Soultanicals doesn't have that all the time. Typically, they bring that out, I think, in like the latter part of summertime, I would say. Like, check around July, August. I think maybe more like August and maybe even to September. I don't know. But that's usually when I see it come out. I've seen it for the last 2 years. Another gel, if you know me, you know is going to be on this list, is the Dippy Doo Girls with Curls Jelly. Now, I have finally made it through the other packaging, so this is a new one. And I've been using this a lot. Now, I love this gel. It is lightweight. It gives good hold. I would say it gives medium hold. The first two, maybe I didn't say, I think are like a medium to strong hold. The Soultanicals one is a softer hold. And typically, I prefer something a little bit stronger than that. But this one is a good medium hold. It pairs well with a lot of things, and it has proteins in it. I love that for the extra bounce, the little extra structure to my curls. And it's just an all-around good gel. The next one on my list is a newer one this year to me. It is the Jessie Curls Spiralicious Styling Gel. And this one is great. I've heard other influencers say that this is a little bit more drying. It doesn't have glycerin in it, and so it's good for a summertime gel. I agree it's great for a summertime gel, but I was a little surprised when this came out in like a creamy like look to it, kind of consistency and color wise. But she is great for a summertime gel. I would say this is a medium to strong hold. There are very few gels that I would fully give my approval of saying that they are a stronghold gel. I'm thinking of the Not Your Mother's Curl Talk Stronghold Gel. I'm thinking of like the Jello shot from Eco Slay, and there's a few others. This one I don't feel like it's quite to that level of stronghold, but it is a good medium to stronghold gel in my opinion. A bonus gel I am including, it's newer this year for me. It is the Next of Us Styling Gel with avocado oil. This is actually what I have in my hair today. I paired this with the Aussie Hair Insurance Leave-In Conditioner. This is just a great affordable gel. We like to have the affordability, the availability. Dippy Doos is another affordable, pretty easily available. You don't find it in your local drugstores really, but you can find it at like TJ Maxx and stuff like that. Marshall's probably. This one I can get in my local store. I personally go to Walmart a lot. That's what I have available near me. This has kind of like almost like I don't want to tip it, but this has almost like a flaxseed, custardy type consistency it reminds me of. Custard may not be the right word, but a very loose, runny consistency. But this gives good hold. It gives us a medium hold, a medium strong hold, I would say. And it gives good shine, and It lasts while it holds up. It's lightweight while it has that hold, and I enjoy that. So my hair can, I'm still not a little volume challenged, I will say, but my hair doesn't feel like flat and plastered to my head. So I enjoy that. I am including one more product in here. It's not a mousse, it's not a gel, but one more bonus product that I just wanted to bring to you guys is the Briogeo Destined for Density. This is what I have been using most of this year. It was part of 2023 and a good portion of 2024. I have been using this just to help encourage my hair growth in areas where it tends to be thinner, along the sides here and stuff like that, and just all over. And I have loved it because I will say, like most of you, I typically go through a fall shedding period. And the last 2 years, in 2023 and in 2024, I have not had that typical fall shedding like I've gotten all the other years of my life. So I have loved this. I attribute a lot of that to this Destined for Density. I can't guarantee it's going to do that for you guys. I can't guarantee that experience for you, but I'm just saying what I have noticed the last 2 years, my fall shedding has been, I haven't noticed a change actually. I haven't noticed any increased shedding in the fall like I would typically have. So that wraps up my favorites of 2024. I hope you enjoyed this little series that I had in December. Like I said, stay tuned. I have other videos coming out. We are going to be taking a look at my entire product stash, reorganizing and just decluttering a few things, and just looking into what all products that I do have. You know, I showed you my favorites, but let's get into all the other stuff. So stay tuned, and until I see you again in the next video, have a great day. Bye.